Hey guys, what's up? It's Kira Shanae. I never have a makeup plan, so we're just gonna wing it and see what happens. Right now, I've got all of my regular stuff on my face, moisturizer and all of that. My hands are clean with the exception of some stuff that I was trying on my hand earlier. First thing I want to say about your beauty regimen or how you apply makeup is that it just really doesn't matter. Like, everybody has their own routine and what they like to do, and I am no different. Everybody is like, man, you got to use a beauty blender, you got to use these types of brushes, blah 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 blah, and I am so not that person. First thing I'm going to do is use this e.l.f. primer. You guys are gonna freak out. Are you ready? I'm applying it without a brush. Are you dying yet? Because I am. I have all of the stuff that you need to apply makeup to a client. I've got the beauty blenders, I've got the brushes. I also have fibromyalgia. Do you guys know what that is? A lot of people don't. So I'm going to explain it to you. Basically, something that causes full body pain. For me, it causes a lot of pain and stiffness in my joints. So that means my fingers, my wrists, knees, shoulders, back, feet even. Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, it hurts to just step on my feet. It feels like literally my feet, my toes, like the little bones in my feet are seriously just gonna fucking break. That really tends to be an issue when I'm trying to put on makeup, especially holding the tools of the trade, we'll call them. Whenever I get into a situation where I'm trying to use a beauty blender on my face and I'm holding that little fun little puffy tool and I'm trying to, pat it all over my face, my fingers and my hands and my wrists start to really, really hurt. And it gets to the point where it's like I get half of my face done, but then the rest of it seems nearly impossible. And I'm lucky if I can even put the rest of my makeup on because I'm in so much pain. The way that I get around that is by doing exactly what I'm doing right now and just applying it with my fingers. And I know that everybody's like, oh my God, you can't apply makeup with your fingers. You can't do that. That's not cool. It's not going to be right. It's not going to be even. Blah, 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 blah. And I assure you that I do just as good applying makeup with my fingers and my hands as a beauty blender can do because I've been doing it for so long. Now I'm going in with the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation. I love this stuff. Usually I use their BB cream, but I switched to this stuff just on a whim. I wanted to try it and see what it could do for me, and I really, really liked it. Are you even applying makeup if you weren't making a weird face? I don't think so. Still, even though I'm using my fingers, I start in the center of my face because that's usually where you need the most coverage, and I blend it out toward my hairline so that it looks a little bit more natural. I am going to tell you something else that you're going to be like, what's wrong with this girl? I don't bake. And here's the reason why. I've got these awesome gifts because I'm 39 years old and they were bestowed upon me by the ancient gods. And they also come with their own gifts like lines and creases. And when you bake, when you've been given the gift of lines and creases, all of that powder sits right in your lines and creases and creates a big giant neon sign going, hey, look at me, I'm middle-aged. And I don't want that. I happen to be a big fat liar when it comes to my age, and I want everyone to think that I'm younger than I am. So I don't bake for that reason. If you do bake, that's great. Good on you. I'm not judging. If you don't bake, that's also great. Good on you. I'm not judging. But in the world of makeup, I happen to think that you should do whatever you like and whatever makes you feel comfortable. Just a little highlight down the center of my nose because I've got a big schnoz. I thank my dad for that. He's awesome. And something else that you're not going to see me do, and everybody's again going to be clutching their pearls. Oh my God, it's a travesty. I'm not going to contour my face. I know. Unbelievable. But wait, I'm super fair. And every time I put contour in my face, I look dirty. Like I was rolling around in the backyard with my pets, and it's just not a good look on me. I've tried it. I don't like it. But I'm open to suggestion because I'm not like totally closed off. If anybody has super fair skin and they found a contour that looks fabulous on their fair skin, for the love of God, please let me know what it is so I can try it and see if it works on mine. I'm open to suggestion. It's awesome. It's cool. I love to try new things. So next, I am going to use one of my new favorite products. It is Winky Lux Diamond Powder in Light. I love this. It's got little crushed up diamonds in it, and it is super fun to wear because it makes your skin sparkly so that it doesn't look matte, but it's not like super highlighty, so you're not just like walking around like a disco ball. I'm going to avoid putting this on my upper lids because I'm going to actually put a translucent powder on those. And I'm holding my brush up pretty high because I don't want to deposit like a of powder. The lower you hold your brush, the more powder you deposit. So I hold mine pretty far up. Next, I am going to go in with that translucent powder. It's the NYX HD powder in translucent. I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my upper lids. And what I'm doing is just kind of priming my eyelids to get ready for the pigment that we're going to put on them. So this is Rimmel Maxi Blush, and I forget what shade this is. This is Third Base. I always like it when makeup has like little innuendos. It tickles me beyond belief because I have the mind of a 12th grade boy. So I like to take this and focus mainly on the apples of my cheeks, and then I bring it up toward the corner of my eyebrow right here. I like to just have like a really full apple. Don't ask me why, I just do. It's what I like, don't judge me. And then I swipe just a little bit on my chin, my nose, and my forehead. Again, because I am snowman pale, and it just brings some color to my face. That way I don't look dead. Nobody will mistake me and put me in a mortuary, and we don't want that. I've got Madison Miller highlighter, and I love this. It comes in 2 shades of highlighter, and then there's a little blush in there too. The blush is a little bit dark for me, but I do like the 2 shades of highlighter that are in it. One is pinky and one is a little bit more gold. I put it on my cheek and swipe again up to the corner of my eyebrow. We'll talk about those later because they are a travesty. A little bit. I mean, a little bit. If you overdo the bow of your lip, you will look like you have a sweaty upper lip. And, you know, if you want to look like you just got done running a 5K, that is you, baby. You rock that shit. If you don't, just like a dab right in the bow and onto your upper lip is all you need. I get my chin, and then of course down the center of your nose, between your brows. Now that I'm shiny, I told you that I was going to tell you about my eyebrows, and boy is that a story. This is called Dip Shape Go by NYX, and I love this because I don't have to worry about extra tools. It comes with the little brush end, which is nice, and then you just twist off the other end and you've got a pot of, you know, like eyebrow goo. And it's gel, eyebrow gel, but you know, it's goo, so I love it. So anywho, so I was about 14 or 15 years old, and I was hairy. I was a hairy 14 or 15-year-old. And I came to my mom one day and I was like, Mom, I think I need to have my eyebrows waxed. I was growing a unibrow. Mom said, oh, honey, don't worry, I can tweeze them. So Mom lays me down on the bed and she grabs her tweezers and she just starts ripping the hairs out. Now, mind you, I'm 39 years old, so this was like mid-90s or so. She makes my eyebrows, you know, they were molded to look like hers. And it never occurred to me that she didn't know better. So she tweezed my eyebrows. At the time, what she did was she called them plucking. She plucked my eyebrows into pencil thin shapes. And basically, are you prepared? I don't think you're prepared. The arch of my eyebrow was right here. I'm not kidding. This is a true story. The arch of my eyebrow was right here. And I thought I was jamming, man. Like, I've got my eyebrows. I've got an arch. My shit isn't a unibrow anymore. Like, I thought I was rocking some sweet brows. And I wore my eyebrows like that for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. And then when I was about 19 years old, I entered cosmetology school. And one of my wonderful teachers pulls me aside and she's like, Kira, we need to talk about your eyebrows. And I'm like, what do you mean? And she says, oh, honey, your arch is supposed to be you mean my mom did me dirty? And like everybody that I've known for the last 4 or 5 years of my life did me dirty? It took me, I don't know, 5 months to grow my eyebrows back out because they were plucked to high holy hell. And when I finally did grow them out, we waxed them and shaped them as best as we could into a reasonably respectable shape. The problem was, though, my babies, is that after 4 years of abuse and being just ripped out of my skull that the hair simply wouldn't grow back. So I think I'm going to use this fun little Bettie Boop palette. I really like the purple shades. So I think we're going to use those today and maybe bring in a purple shade from the Winky Lux palette, the Mermaid Kitten palette, because that one is super cute and I just got it and I want to play with it some more. The list of colors on the back of this is not very clear, so I don't want to tell you what color this is because I might get it wrong. So I'd like to have everything kind of go in an upward motion for two reasons. One, I have like semi-hooded eyes and it gives them a little bit of a lift. And two, I'm again 39 years old, so anything I can do to convince people that I'm a little bit younger works for me. I watched every episode of the history of swearing because I swear like a trucker, and so that was really, really entertaining for me. Now I know a lot about where my favorite swear words come from. Although my favorite swear word is the past tense of shit. So shat. Shat is my favorite swear word. And they didn't discuss that, which I feel a little bit sad about. Do you have a favorite swear word? I think everybody does. I think everybody has a favorite swear word. Whether they're willing to admit it or not, everybody has a favorite swear word. I love The Office, but I feel like I can only watch Pam and Jim get married so many times before I'm like, okay, somebody break them up, because I'm tired of their eternal love story. I'm not like anti-love or whatever. I just want to watch some people battle it out from time to time. I want some violence, some gore. Now I'm going to take the fluffy end of my little brush here and I am going to blend everything together so we don't have these hard lines. Some people like them. I think for the right look I would like them. In this case, I just want to blend everything up. Just blend it. Like we're in an episode of Bob Ross. Just make a happy little line. Not line. Just make a happy little blend. So I've got my Winky Lux palette right here. I love Winky Lux. I'm going to use the color Topless from my Winky Lux palette. This is the Mermaid Kitten palette, which again, I'm in love with. I just got it and it is so much fun. I am just going to put that right on top. Again, I'm patting to get the pigment on there. I'm actually going to also use the Sand Dollar from the Winky Lux palette. I'm going to place that right in the corners of my eyes and just under my brow. I'm having trouble trying to decide what kind of lip I should do with this look. I like to rock a red lip, but I feel like with all this purple going on, that's probably a little much. So maybe we'll just go with a nude today. See what happens with it. I like to do a little shading on the inside of my lip, outside of my lip, inside of my lip. It's like the inside because when you go, it's the inside, it's also the outside. It's very confusing. Anyway, I shade my lip right here and then I shade it in the middle because I like to do a little contouring as such. Going to use this old standby. It's a Rimmel nude color. It's one that I've used so many times that I can't even tell you what color it is anymore. Big fan of Soap & Glory's Sexy Mother Plumper lip gloss. It's one of those ones that kind of tingles on your lips, makes them look a little bit bigger. I'm not going to say that it's going to make your lips look giant, but it definitely makes them look super glossy and pretty, and it does give them a little bit of help, especially if you're someone like me who has virtually no lips. Let me put on some eyelashes and then we'll be right back. This is it, guys. This is our finished look. We've got lashes on by Tarte. They're called Girl Boss. I hope you like it. I'm liking the purples. They're kind of fun. Anyway, until next time, thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to be a unicorn. Have fun with what you do. We'll see you next time. Bye!